It all began a month before Christmas. In the anime community, there are a few topics we swore never to bring up again. Dubs versus subs. If anime is getting worse. The My Anime List forums. And the legitimacy of slice of life series. But one day...
So are there actually any good slice of life series?
Wars started!
The genre is great!
Nothing ever happens!
The genre is great because nothing ever happens.
It's awful and you're awful.
Friends turned against friends.
You like slice of life? I'm sorry, but I don't hang around losers.
Soon, something had to be done.
This morning, discussion of the anime medium was banned.
That's it. Christmas is cancelled. I'm out.
And I knew then that finding and reviewing a good slice of life series would somehow save the anime community. And Christmas. Usagi Drop is an 11-episode series produced by Production IG. The story of Usagi Drop begins with Daikichi Kawachi attending his grandfather's funeral, where he learns that his grandfather had an illegitimate daughter named Rin. Since Rin's mother abandoned her, she's left in the hands of the Kawachi family. Unfortunately, they see her as an inconvenience, all hoping that someone else will come and take her in. Due to increasing irritation with the actions of his family, Daikichi steps up and welcomes Rin into his home. Usagi Drop is a story that's simple, heartwarming, and sometimes realistic. Each episode follows a small portion of the daily lives of Rin and Daikichi, and how they have to learn to adapt. It shows how Daikichi has to learn to raise a child whilst also balancing the rest of his life. As the story develops, Daikichi and Rin become closer together as a family. The story could be described in one word: happy, with it giving off a feeling of childlike innocence. Something that threw me further back than... No, stop. No, I know what happens. It presents a fair amount of upbeatness, but isn't scared to take a moment to be serious. Although the world and characters are overly beautified, the childlike nature of the show allows this to work well within the series. If you're anything like me, not one episode will go by without you smiling at least once.
Kind of have a love-hate relationship with the characters. On one hand, I love Daikichi and Rin. The two main characters are some of the happiest you'll ever see. He's new to the world of being a guardian, but adjusts quickly. From the first moment he meets Rin, he places her first in every situation, and that continues throughout the show. Seeing Daikichi change from a workaholic to a beloved parent makes this series all the more worthwhile. Then there's Rin, oh my god, I love you, who's shown to be a little too perfect. Rin doesn't whine, and from the beginning she's presented to be more mature than you'd expect any 6-year-old to be. Despite this, I found myself to look past it, simply because by doing this, it made the show what it is, happy. But then there was a certain outlier that got in the way of my enjoyment. The supporting cast. Now, not all of them are awful, but the rest are fairly... Oh god. No! They're pretty okay.
When it comes to the animation of Usagi Drop, the series is presented similarly to the tones of the show. At some points it's made to look like a children's picture book, but the style transitions to be more like other anime for the majority of the series. Despite the simplicity of the style and movement, the show's animation is actually quite fluid. This is neat because the visual side of Usagi Drop is one of the major factors of why the overall mood works so well.
The soundtrack of Usagi Drop works well to set the mood of each of the scenes within the show, whilst also providing something pleasant to listen to. Despite this, after watching the show, only the ending and the opening songs remain to be memorable.
In the end, Usagi Drop is an anime. Okay. Usagi Drop is one of those lovely anime that has the ability to instantly cheer me up after a rough day. It may not be a fast, upbeat show with robots, aliens, deep symbolism, random yelling, and slow panning shots of giants destroying cities, but if you're looking for something calming and uplifting, I'd definitely recommend it. It was finally over. On the night before Christmas, we all decided to never let this happen again.
So do you guys think anime is getting worse?
Oh, come on!
Okay, here we go.
Slow like it's in touch with reality, I'll take that happily. But it's a little too grounded for me, the average scene rarely contains something happening, but a convo between some friends and family, and some flimsy comedy. But now I'm starting to see why I should begin to care. It's a peaceful break from reality for us all to share. Sure, nothing happens, but you need to sometimes balance the action and romance. Other genres of substance, well here's the show. Uh-oh, I think you know, but this review is falling low. Like what on earth is even going on? I don't think I know.